Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today's conversation, the topic I'm going to talk about is going to be a little bit controversial, particularly amongst the elders in network marketing and multi-level marketing. It's the old make a list. So if you haven't heard this one, anytime you join a new organization or you talk to some of the people who've been around the business for a long time and successful, by the way, they always tell you to go make a list. Go get out your phone, make a list of 100 people and start calling them. And I got to tell you, that doesn't work. It doesn't work anymore. And not only does it not work, you really run a high risk of alienating people. So when people tell me this to go make a list, the first thing that I think of is, okay, if I'm going to make a list of 100 people, those are the 100 people that I'm never going to call because I don't want to ruin a relationship. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not going to introduce them to the opportunity, but I'm not going to cold call them or even warm call on them. What I may do instead is start talking about my business. The next time I see them, rather than approaching them about the opportunity that I'm working on, have a conversation about, hey, I'm really doing something super exciting right now, and hey, you're my family, you're my friend. Would it be possible for me to have a party at your house? Do you have some friends you could invite over that I could introduce to them what I'm doing? This is a much lower impact way of introducing your friends and your family and your list of 100 to what it is you're working on without having any obligation or guilt for not joining you. Or quite honestly, what I personally experienced is having friends or family lie directly to your face about why they can't join you or why it's not the right time or why they don't have the right amount of money in order to do this. Or even worse, them calling what you're doing, is this a scam? Is this one of those pyramid schemes? It's so much easier to diffuse that conversation if you're going to use your list rather than telling them about your opportunity, asking them to help you launch your business. That'd be no different than if you opened a restaurant or a bar and asked them, hey, will you come to my grand opening and just show some support for me? You're not asking people to open their own business at this point in time. You're just asking them to help you in doing yours. People are much more willing to participate when they don't feel obligated in the long term to whatever it is you're doing. By and large, most people will offer, yeah, you know what, let me think of some people I can put you in touch with, or yeah, let's have a party at my house. I can get 10 people over. Then you can talk about your business there. We can have some cocktails. We can have some hors d'oeuvres. You can do a business launch at my house or at my business or wherever it may be. It's a much lower impact way of introducing yourself when you are in your 90-day blitz, in your introduction. So the people that are telling you to do your list, they certainly have good intentions. And like I said, these are the elders of network marketing and multi-level marketing. They're smart. They're super successful. But it's just not how the business is done anymore. It's going in a different direction. And I hear this all the time, that old school is the new school. And it's just not true. If you're not embracing technology, if you're not moving forward and doing things that the next generation is going to do, you're going to be left behind. That's why you have to start looking at tools if you're not already doing it, like this video that I'm doing. One of the biggest ways to get people attracted to your business is to be posting regular videos, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on a YouTube channel or Instagram. If you start getting search engine optimization finding you, and when people are searching for either a product or an opportunity or an alternative source of income, over time, your product is going to start showing up. Your videos are going to start showing up. And then you actually have people coming to find you rather than going to find them. It's called attraction marketing. It does take a little time. This isn't something that's going to happen overnight in the first 60, 90, 180 days. This could take 6 months to a year. But if you're building your business, if you're new to network marketing or multi-level marketing, you really need to be committed to this for 3 years. We always ask people, give this 3 years. if you're trying to do it shorter than that, you might get frustrated and you might quit too early. So if you're going to do this, be committed. So I talked about videos. Another thing is AI. You have to embrace AI. There's so many new technologies that are allowing people to create opportunities that are almost fully automated. Whether it's your postings, I'm doing this video here. This is the highest impact. This is the most effort that I have to put into my business, is taking the 10 minutes that I am doing to make this video. You can put a business on autopilot through a lot of the AI available, including having daily Facebook posts, Instagram posts, TikTok posts that are computer generated. You can have them look at your link, analyze it, create posts for you, schedule them, and so much so that there's other software that allow for a lot of interaction. I found a software that I'm personally using that is fully automated. It's an AI that is marketing my business opportunity as well as others that I'm affiliated with. It is reaching out. It is doing the advertising. It is following up with leads. It's calling them. It's texting them. It's emailing them. As well as it's got a concierge service now where they're calling leads of mine to onboard them to my team. There are so many opportunities out there where you don't need to be doing it the way our grandparents did it and our parents did it. Again, I'm not knocking them. They've been very successful and they're going to continue to be for a while. But if you want to get on board today, you're going to have to look at the way it's going to be done tomorrow. I always said in any organization I've ever been in, I've always not tried to solve for today's problems, but I'm trying to predict tomorrow's problems and solve those problems. Because if you can do that, you're going to be ahead. You're going to be ahead of your competition. You're going to be ahead of your peers. You're going to be a leader in your organization, and you're going to be able to be duplicatable. That's another reason why the list doesn't work as a strategy for today. The list doesn't work because not everybody is you. You may be a hard worker. You may get your list. You may get your list and call all 100 people that you write down. You may call them 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, email them, text them. But what are the chances that the people you bring on board your team are going to have that same motivation that you have? It's just not likely. You may find a couple that do, but it's hard to motivate people in that particular way. If you can find a way to automate things and make it simple for people. Simple for people is, again, this is the hardest thing I'm going to do. This 10-minute video is the hardest thing I'm going to do for my business. Beyond that, I don't sell to anybody. I never sell. I don't have to make calls. I don't have to go out cold calling people, because what happens is through my organic daily conversations, my business comes up. I get to make business introductions every single day. I've got 4 kids. 2 of them are still in middle school. I've got daughters that swim, run track, play basketball. They're cheerleaders. Every day of the week, I'm involved in some parent activity where I'm meeting new people from my daughter's school, from other schools, at competitions. And inevitably, a conversation comes up and we start chit-chatting about this, that, the weather, the team, Georgia Bulldogs, whatever it is. And sure enough, within the first couple minutes, hey, so what do you do? People ask me this multiple times every single day. I used to dread that question because I wasn't excited about what I do. Now that's an open door. Bam. Now I get to tell people all about what it is I do and what I'm passionate about. And if they can feel the energy from me, people want to be a part of it. And every single day I've got people calling me and asking me, how can they be a part of what I'm doing? Because they see my excitement and my energy and they hear my stories. I don't have to cold call anybody. This just happens organically. So again, I know this is going to be controversial, but make that list and then put that list on the refrigerator and say, this is the list of people that I'm not going to call to pitch my opportunity to. These are my allies. They're going to help me build my business. I'm not going to pitch them directly. Now, they may end up on my team because they're so excited. They feel my energy, so much so that they want to join. I hope this helps you, and I hope you have a blessed day.